Fixed? Oh, that's weird. Sometimes my thing gets messed with when I'm not here. Ladies and gentlemen, best stream to return on a webcam after the sun goes down. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was helping a friend shop for a tux for their wedding. I am here now. Legendary Wubby plus Neff clip. Bro, my facial hair there was crazy. Why does it look like he's like also in an ISIS beheading video? His eyes are so dead. The monkey's tail. I might have to go back to the beard. So long.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The late night king himself. Hearing good things about weapons.
Really? What did I want to put on? I wanted to put on Rain, Persona 5, so I can focus. This music is too distracting. What is this?
Yo, I got a tsunami alert in Japan saying goodbye just in case. Matt Buddha 3. Bro, get a fucking Tamago Sando on the way out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
for
crazy.
good time's sake.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy because he's absolutely
Go up to the
correct.
nearest Family Mart and just hit him with the Tamago Sando Doku desu ka?
That's so crazy because he's correct. That's what you should do. Tsunami watch? Isn't the tsunami supposed to hit Los Angeles too? At 1 a.m.? Holy shit. Won't know more till Hawaii. Son's Malibu mansion. All right, we'll be tracking this. Good thing you're in French Polynesia. Real shit. What is this?
To the Sydney Sweeney commercials.
What? American Eagle paid a white woman to talk about how great her jeans are.
Right, it's a double entendre. She has good genes because people think she's hot, and American Eagle is selling jeans.
It's a series of supremacist dog whistles. And in response, American Eagle's stock shot up 17%. Supremacists
The great genes are her gigantic breasts. I saw this and I saw how offended people were, and I was like, no. I don't think they're talking about the color of her skin or anything like that. I think they're talking about her ginormous fucking sweater puppies. But maybe I am limited to interpreting it through the lens of being a honker guy. We'll see what they say.
are feeling emboldened, and America is celebrating it.
I mean, the commercials feel icky for a number of reasons, but maybe this was just a series of stupid decisions.
There's one commercial in the series where she's talking about how her genes are handed down to her from her family.
Right,
Right, breasts.
that's the double entendre.
Her MAGA family.
Yeah, I mean, the campaign is tone deaf,
Thank
to
you
say
for the
the
41
least.
marks.
She said her genes are blue. Blue jeans is a nod to eugenics.
They're also selling blue jeans. I've never actually heard of blue jeans.
She has blonde hair and blue eyes.
She also has pretty big stardom.
Now we're getting there.
American Eagle has a long history of using sex symbols to sell clothes.
Why are you choosing to defend this, of all things?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Wow, I mean,
Honestly, the commercials feel gross. It's just that I think this is more of a series of circumstantial mistakes that when you put together
gross. Okay. All right, dude.
are insensitive and hurtful and could be read into.
That's what a dog whistle is. It's supposed to slip under the radar.
No, I get that. But this one in particular feels like one of those situations where some of the loudest people on the left are feeding the narrative that the left is out of touch with reality.
Holding people accountable is out of touch? Should we just ignore dog whistles, or do you think we should educate people?
I think that most people see this as a series of mistakes that honestly they could have made. By us calling it
as it's about a sexual assault charity, I have no idea what you mean. American Eagle?
supremacist propaganda, we're claiming an unrealistic standard that, I mean, they can see right through.
We're not going to see eye to eye on this. Supremacists are feeling so emboldened. An international organization and a very current star put out a supremacist campaign, and
That's what her genes are raising money for. Oh.
America didn't even bat an eye at it.
I
Marxist Leninist audio? True.
think that framing it that way might actually embolden supremacists to be more vocal. But framing it as a company that had to walk back a stupid mistake because of public backlash, that signals to people that there's no tolerance for that bullshit.
I don't actually know how to end this video.
Yeah, it's gonna feel self-righteous if you back down.
Dude. What, I mean, I don't know. In case you don't know, if we're going to broach this, we'll broach it. This one to me is like, here.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Honestly, I never saw jeans or heard what was being advertised. I just saw boobies. Were there jeans in the ad?
Here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro Jeans.
You see what I did there, right?
So it's a series of those ads. And in the wake of those ads, American Eagle's stock price went up almost 20% because no one has really thought or consumed American Eagle since I was a kid. And it basically drove attention back to American Eagle. And then with it came this wave of outrage that people were saying that this is a racist Nazi dog whistle because having great genes is a nod to the white puritanical whatever. I don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it. I don't think it's a dog whistle. I think it's Sydney Sweeney talking about her big old boobs. And the other thing about like people basically saying that she, you know, oh, these ads are gross. It's like Sydney Sweeney body wash.
Let's face it, guys only want one thing.
Wish I had something natural instead of this synthetic body wash. Sydney Sweeney, body wash genie?
Dr. Squatch Natural Body Wash for Men. They're tired of smelling thirsty.
Sydney Sweeney.
So it's like not even the first time she's done a sexy commercial. It's certainly not the first time we've seen a sexy commercial advertising anything in our country. I don't know. It just, to me, it felt like very selective outrage. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't really care. Show the clip about her blue eyes. I mean, who the fuck cares? I haven't even seen the clip about her blue eyes. We can watch it, but I just don't think it's an important story at all. That's the one people are mad about. All right, let's take a look at the one that people are mad about, if anybody has the link. We want to see tits. That guy gets it. Honestly, I'm happy for them. Oh, I heard about this. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson are dating. Awesome. Fucking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Coolest couple ever.
Anyway, still have to thank you for my renewed passion in films. Shouts out to you, King.
Thank you so much. All right, no one is linking this. I'll fucking pull it up myself. Sydney Sweeney, American Eagle eyes. Which one is it? Is this one?
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro Jeans.
Okay. Is there another one? Apparently they are also dating. Dude, we're going to get into this. This is fucking crazy. Yes, it's on TMZ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nazi
Genes
propaganda.
are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Hasbro Jeans.
Sydney Sweeney being sultry and...
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That to me feels like people are really upset about. And you know what? Why are we going to give the Nazi Sydney Sweeney? No. No. Fuck that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. I mean, she gave herself to them. I'm going to be so for real. I'm going to be so for real. If you think that Sydney Sweeney thought she was doing a Nazi dog whistle, you're a crazy person. You're a fucking crazy person. Put on the tinfoil hat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you think that the number one, like, A-list actress that can basically write a check for whatever she wants to do would sign up for something that would brand her as a Nazi at the height of her popularity, you have no idea how this industry works at all. Maybe American Eagle was trying to do something. Maybe. I don't know. But come on, dude. Not maybe, dude. You really, I mean, I don't give a shit about American Eagle. I'll be so for real. Like, if people actually care about American Eagle, then they won, because no one gives a fucking shit about American Eagle. Sydney Sweeney is the real issue, right? The reason that Sydney Sweeney or fucking American Eagle's stock price went up 20% is just because
that story a couple weeks back on the Patreon with the poop spoon had me dying at work in front of people.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Nazis have Sydney Sweeney, we have Sydney Trini. We have the best of the two.
I don't know, man. That one just seems like such a fucking stretch to me. I don't understand people. This one kind of feels like crabs in a bucket, man.
Wow, that's for a cool.
This one
Hey,
kind
Will,
of feels like
Blacksmith guy here. I know you're super busy, but if you ever want a hand-forged sword or tried an LMK Naffle,
that would be sick. There's also just like so many other things going on. I don't know. That one to me is like, I'm lived up. I'm out there fighting in the street. I've been more outwardly political than I've ever been just because the times call for it. This one, you're going to lose me on. All right, we got to talk about this. Bro, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas dating is fucking insane. This is actually, dude, if you want to talk about something that is actually insane that you should get your tin hat on for, bro, Tom Cruise and Ana de Armas. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the obvious. Fucking age gap. Tom Cruise is 64 years old and Ana de Armas is 37. There's almost a fucking 30-year difference there. That is crazy. Crazy style. And the other thing that it demonstrates is Ana de Armas is probably a Scientologist, which is crazy. Which is crazy. But this one is shocking. Man, Tom Cruise stays winning. Dude, is he the most successful short king in history? Probably. What do you mean, meh? What do you mean, meh? What do you mean, meh? Ana de Armas is a meh? That's crazy. Chad, I think you just hate women. If Ana de Armas is an and Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi. I think you guys just hate women. Shit. Anyway, I thought that was crazy. Crazy. Anyway, also, dude, there's a lot of reports that Naked Gun is fucking knock 'em out, drag 'em out hilarious, which I'm so excited for. Together is certified fresh at 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna fucking come. Dude, I am gonna see so many movies in the movie theater this week. I am gonna see so many movies in the movie theater this week. Yeah, dude, they were a Fear
I'm
End
sorry,
sponsor.
the more shocking new potential couple is Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry. It makes less sense than this one.
No, that one makes sense. They both suck. Wow. I don't know what that was. That makes me want to work on with that blacksmith, though. I got to get that on the schedule. God,
they don't say congratulations, but you know they watch that shit.
I'm young, black, and rich. Impeccable NBA courtside outfits from the 1970s. Okay. Horrible. Bad start. Bad start. Horrible first fit. Better. Better. Okay. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10. 10 out of... This is phenomenal. The chocolate patent leather shoes, god
Will you
damn.
realize that Trump has shown his penis on South Park before you've shown us whole? That's insane.
It wasn't actually Trump. This is the best fit by far. I'm not gonna lie, these other ones were kind of... But this is what it's all about. They should have led with this one. Horrible. 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 Phenomenal. 10 out of 10. This is great. Oh, nightmare, 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 nightmare. Bad. I live... Okay, can I explain something to you? This is during the era that these clothes existed. These people were not being kitschy. This guy did not find these overalls at a fucking thrift store, okay? This is horrible in its era. I'm sorry, this is bad. Just because it's rare now doesn't mean like this was a slam dunk in the day. This is a bad outfit. This is good. This is good. This is also very good. Horrible. Actually, I fuck with this one. The pattern on pattern is a nightmare, but I like the jacket a lot. Best outfit in the whole lot, though, was this one. This is fucking gasoline. The espresso brown jacket, espresso brown tie, brown and cream, like argyle pants with the brown patent leather shoes. That's fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
cool.
Thank you for being the baddest entertainer on Twitch.
Oh.
You rock and help cleanse my political palate after Hassan goes offline. Much love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to be like a normal human being that's decent. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Did you see Fantastic Four? No, I spent almost all day helping Marat shop for his wedding tuxedo. I spent almost all day doing that. So we got some good looks, though. We got some good looks.
I'm turning This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib into a Tubi movie.
No.
It's official.
No.
I just got in contact today with a film production company. And,
No.
We're doing it. We're coming to Tubi, y'all. This Hoe Got
International
Roaches in Her
bestseller.
Crib. We're coming to Tubi. So if you want to go ahead and grab your copy today from the TikTok shop.
Audition
I'm autographing.
for This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Unfortunately, I think I might not be what Quan Mills is looking for the lead of This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib. But you're ginger. Okay, fair.
Every single copy that comes on my desk. It's a dream come true. And I thank you all for the wonderful support and the love. Truly. From
insane.
The depths of my
Oh
heart.
yeah,
I thank
wow,
you
that's
very
very
much.
cool.
Because
Dick
without you
Cheney's
all,
oil money. Thank you so much.
I would not be able to turn this book into a Tubi movie. It's going to be great, too. It's going to be so dramatic, ratchet, funny. Yeah.
I want to hang out with Quan Mills. Will, do you use Tubi? Not often. Eternity trailer, new A24 flick. This looks very like, I saw this. This looks very Hallmark for A24.
Guess you weren't expecting it.
What the hell is going on?
We have now reached the junction.
Well, I guess the surgery didn't go so well.
You've passed away, Larry.
Who are you?
I'm Anna. I'm your afterlife coordinator.
That's not a job.
And this is the junction, where you choose one place to spend eternity.
You want a little sniffle?
And who to...
Yes. I'm telling you right now, I would be at Studio 54 World so fast. I would be at Studio 54 World absolutely railing gators with David Bowie. If I die an untimely death, know that I'm just railing absolute steel girders of cocaine in heaven with David Bowie. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way.
A little sniffle?
And who to spend it with.
Joan!
I was in bed and then I...
You look amazing. I have shocking news. You're dead. Yeah, how'd you know?
It took him forever to figure that out.
Excuse me.
I've been waiting for this golden goose for 67 goddamn years. It's a lot to absorb, so I highly recommend just taking a deep breath in and out. Just breathe.
I never dreamt you this clearly.
You're exactly how I dreamt you.
This guy is like, I don't know why he's like blurry hot. Does that make any sense? Like if you squint, he's like so attractive.
How I dreamt you. Oh no.
Who's this guy? First husband. Died in the war.
Joni, you alright?
Honey. I know this is a lot, but don't worry, I've been doing the research.
Larry!
What do you mean,
Dua
Larry?
Lipa's husband? Interesting.
We were together a week ago.
Well, a lot has happened in a week. You died, I died, I just...
So that's the guy that Hassan always hopes gets into an accident.
reunited with both of my dead husbands, and I have to pick where to spend eternity. You waited 67 years.
When eternity's on the line, seems like nothing.
It's a good opener.
You're a lurker, pal. You're waiting beyond to spoil a half a century of marriage.
It's not a competition.
Yes, it is!
Sweetheart, it is 100% for sure a competition.
It is, in fact, a competition.
That's literally what we're here for.
I wanted you to have a life, but I wanted us to have a chance to have one, too.
That is so romantic.
I can be romantic.
I don't care where we end up, just as long as we're together.
You're going to have to remind her of why she fell in love with you.
Yeah, anyway, it looks so Hallmark for an A24 film. It might be really cute, but it just doesn't strike me as like a normal A20. What? Did a whale just wash up?
福島さんに伺うのがどうなのか分かりませんけど、どういうことなんでしょうかね。
いや、全く分からないです。はい。津波との因果関係も全く分かりません。
Oh, it's about to get real in Japan.
はい。
これ八木先生、これ津波によってこういったことがあったとかっていうようなことは過去に例があるんでしょうか。
少なくても私の記憶にはないですね。はい。だから全く分かりませんね。
はあ、これもうちょっとこれ映像引いてもらえるとなんとか
ような状況ということになります。
はい。津波に関しては警報そして注意報が出ていますが、日本近海
Someone in chat said, "Damn you, Godzilla." That's not funny. That's not funny.
もちろんこのだけ規模の大きい地震である程度日本列島もこの揺すられているような関係からその誘発的な地震というのが、可能性がゼロというわけではないんですけれども、はい、ただ、震源の距離を考えますと、これが例えばすぐ直ちに南海トラフ地震につながるとか、あるいは他の想定されている活断層の地震につながる。
We're going to be tracking this, but that is not a good sign. Do they know when the tsunami is supposed to break in Japan? I know it's 1 a.m. in
This is hot dog soft serve, or as I call it, the glizzy pop.
What? $10? Oh my God, 2 hours. Holy fuck.
It ain't a hot dog without a little.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes?
Well, can you translate what they are saying for us? We know you are fluent.
Yeah.
Also, how
this
do you
guy
say
is turning a hot dog into ice cream. Hope that helps.
Ketchup and mustard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the unholy trinity. Now it's time to serve it up.
Dude, I want this Ninja soft serve maker, though. This thing is incredible. Dude, that would be a great stream series. Will it soft serve?
Style.
Oh my God.
Marshmallow onion on it. I'm looking at you, Detroit Tigers. It's time we put this in Comerica Park before the season ends. I know it'll make sales. Consider this...
He's gonna projectile vomit.
Your focus group. Pinkies out. Cheers.
It is indeed fighting back. Huh.
This is delicious.
This man is fighting for his life.
It is indeed fighting back. Huh.
This is delicious. Oh, what a frozen treat.
Okay, Will It Soft Serve as a stream series goes absolutely ballistic. I might have to get me one of them goddamn ninja soft serve.
Okay, I wanted to do a quick update on how the
ice cream makers. That's crazy. Construction worker gets fired and owns his boss hard.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Why?
It ain't working out. We tried everything we could, but we gotta let you go, man.
All right, whatever.
All right? No hard feelings, right?
Yeah. Just to let you know, I know the real reason.
What's the real reason?
Because every Friday I go to show and tell and get a lap dance by your fucking daughter. That's why.
You know, I don't need to hear that fucking
Jesus Christ!
shit from you, man. Really?
Well, that's why I'm getting laid off. It has nothing to do with my fucking work.
You know what? Grab your shit and get the fuck off my job.
I am, and guess where I'm going? Guess where I'm going? Show and fucking tell.
Enjoy it, motherfucker.
Yeah, oh, I will. I'll enjoy that fat ass you got. Is that where we're going right now?
What's show and tell? Is it a used bookstore? I hope it's a used bookstore. Oh, God.
London.
All right, people wanted to watch me this Glizzy video.
Let's have a look at the flavour six. I think they got like 30 or 40. Oh, there we are.
It's a strip club in Philly. I know.
Hi.
Hi.
I think I'm ready.
All right.
Can I get 2 of the Betty Whites,
Yeah?
2 of the Kiss dogs,
Yeah?
2 of the Memphis dogs,
Yeah?
the Kraut, the Canadian A, Rocky Horror, Rise and Shine,
Those Glizzards look really good.
Weird Al, the Serial Killer.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck off. Is that fucking ketchup and bleh, peanut butter?
Weird Al, the Serial Killer,
Cereal, yeah.
and Jelly Time.
Jelly time.
No. Don't call it jelly time. Don't call it a jelly time.
Is that a good one?
Sounds good to me.
Is that okay?
Sounds great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not sure what side to get here. Tater tots, maybe? Anything but regular fries, frankly. Frankly. You get it?
Stop it!
Oh, there they come.
I don't take no shit.
It's like a convoy.
Will show and tell stream when. Could be great content.
No. We're not going to a Philadelphia strip club. What is on this other than the cheese?
Oh, don't say that.
Dude, these all look phenomenal. These are a nightmare.
Look at that. Perfect. Like a work of art.
Phenomenal?
There's a lot of hot dogs
Nightmare.
All right, today I'm at a place called I'm sorry, man. I picked the wrong time to do that.
You're good now.
All right, today I'm at a place called Frank and Furters, which is in London, Ontario. The record is 12 hot dogs, currently held by...
Dude, just the dry glizzy is so sad. That's the neurodivergent special. Just bun and dog.
Darian Thomas. I've ordered 13. You do have to get a side as well. I went with tater tots. Is there a time limit or is it just a single sitting or?
Yeah, 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Yeah, 90 minutes.
How long have you been doing the hot dog record thing?
About 2.5 years now, and then
About-
it's been running since.
About 2.5 years
Did I
now.
make some good choices?
Guy, we've been doing it a boot for 2.5 years now.
You got a good assortment. You've got some odd ones, some special ones, and some simple ones.
Do you want to start the timer whenever you're ready? I'm ready.
All right, if you're ready, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, 90 minutes.
Sweet. I'm gonna start with the Betty Whites. Do you know that Betty White attributed her longevity to hot dogs?
Yes, that's why that's an honor, because she liked her hot dogs plain.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm
Betty White glorped plain dogs?
telling you that. You own
What is this? What do you... Thank you, Nandre.
the place.
Nandre is one of the few people on the planet who've seen my glizzy enthusiasm at its absolute peak. Nandre saw me glorp a glizzy at like 5 a.m. on the way back from Vegas. He was like, "You're not actually going to eat that, are you?" Glorped it. Truly deranged. Dude, there's nothing quite like a roller dog with all the fixins. I'm talking about onions, ketchup, mustard, relish, a little bit of chili, some Takis. Glorp it.
Now, presuming to educate a man on hot dog trivia in his own hot dog restaurant. Unbelievable. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode. We're back in Canada, albeit
your neck, I hold the gomjaba.
Briefly.
A lot of people watching the video will think that I'm just being kind of a wuss by getting the plain hot dogs. Really, I got it to sample the quality of the actual sausage. It was delicious.
Good. Good quality base.
They probably won't buy that. Will they?
Oh yeah, wow.
I forgot what I ordered. This is
Then
a
why
Memphis
sit
dog.
down playing glizzies like nobody's business?
Completo, then? A completo? A Chilean glizzy? Hold on. Research must be done. What am I looking at here? Chatter, what am I looking at here? Is it guac? If it's guac, it looks kind of good. But just looking at this, right? Okay, what is happening? What is that? I need to know. I need to know. Avocado, tomato, mayonnaise. That's mayonnaise and sauerkraut? Oh, Lord. Wait, is that all mayo? Is that? Listen, I love that for you, Chileans. This has the makings of something very delicious. But I'm going to say something as a white man, which you're never going to hear out of a white man's mouth. That's too much mayo. But listen, set your recorder because this might be the only time you hear a white guy say this. That is too much mayo. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I'll try it. Hell yeah, I'll try it. Fuck.
That one is the Kiss.
The Kiss.
Kiss is simple.
Sweet.
And then
That's the Memphis.
Memphis right there, yeah.
Got it. This one looks good.
Yeah, that's like
it
the
looks
classic
good
ballpark.
because it is good, old boy. Relish, white onion, ketchup, and mustard.
That's the classic ballpark dog right there. That's kind of my favorite.
A modern classic, no less.
Do you ever eat your glizzies without chewing?
Good.
I really enjoyed those, yeah.
Good.
Not a big fan of the band Kiss, but the hot dog was good.
Not a Gene Simmons fan, eh?
Not really,
How
no.
about Van Halen?
Yeah, Van Halen's good, yeah.
You know, yeah, good.
Right, next.
Good.
It's the Memphis dog. This one's pretty
That's a girthy boy.
stacked.
I think
I'm surprised this restaurant doesn't have a straight up chili dog.
these were shredded cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce, and green onion.
That
if I'm
sounds
not
really
mistaken.
good.
I doubled up on the first 6 just to avoid excessive flavor stimulus.
This is not the right ambient temperature in which to be eating this many hot dogs.
Chili is on the egg one? No. No.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. It's like halfway to the
Is that chili? No, that's a slice of bacon, my guy. That's not chili.
record though.
Yeah, you're going halfway there.
Oh, I love sauerkraut, you know.
So good.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, that if you do beat the house record, your dogs are free, and you get your name on that big dangly wall adornment.
Sauerkraut has fantastic probiotic qualities as well, so it's kind of a tactical thing. This is the Rocky.
I love sauerkraut. It's interesting. Sauerkraut doesn't get much love as an international dish, but I love me some kraut.
Alright. How to get this one? Oh, nice. Split in half with ketchup and mustard.
That's how my dad likes his dogs.
Is she explaining to the people coming in that they're going to see somebody eating like a pig? Makes sense.
Something too big.
Dude, there used to be a dog that you could order. I won't say the restaurant where, but it was 2 dogs in a single bun with chili and mayonnaise, and it was called a Trailer Park Slut.
Can't remember what this one was, but it looks yummy.
I believe that is the Canadian hot dog, cheese curds, bacon, and barbecue sauce. The great thing, of course, about this one is that you can enjoy a lot of variety, which I tell you, don't half help.
Starting to feel it now.
All right, these dogs are the wild ones. I got to hear about these.
Compacting those wieners.
Is there any chance I could get like a Diet Coke or something like that? Thank you very much. All right, the cheesy one is, I think this is the Weird Al.
The Weird Al?
Thank you.
Yeah,
What's
that's
on the Weird Al?
On our UHL.
Oh yeah, the Twinkie thing.
Yeah,
Twinkie with
Twinkie
the. So he slices the Twinkie, puts the sausage in there. This is like a real hot dog.
Real hot dog.
With Twinkies and cheese on top.
That's Twinkie? Dude, projectile. Projectile vomit, no.
That's right.
Nice. How am I doing? Yeah? I'm really sorry you got to see this. I'm so sorry. I'm about a third of the way there, I think. Oh. Oh, this one's interesting.
That's a no. Interesting is this is horrible.
This one is messy. I'm really sorry.
You know, I think this one was unsurprisingly my favorite. I mean, so far they've all been pretty incredible. The
favorite?
Memphis was leading the pack until now, and I'm in no way a Weird Al aficionado, but diced Twinkies and nacho cheese on a hot dog, yes please.
Fucking Brits, man. I swear their taste buds are inverted. Their taste buds are inverted, bro. Anything that a normal person thinks is horrible and nasty, they're like, oh, that's fucking delicious. Oh, some mushy peas and some jellied eel on a hot dog. Delicious.
I should really have got a few more of those now, come to think of it.
That one was fun. It tasted good, but it's not the most practical to eat. It's pretty messy.
Yeah, it's right on the beard.
Which one should I do next?
I can switch it up a bit. Rise and shine, yeah. The fried egg.
This is like the breakfast one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, and probably the heaviest thus far: bacon strips, diced pancakes, syrup, and a fried egg.
Syrup. Oh my god.
The more idiosyncratic hot dogs to the end, just in case, you know.
Are you comparing my hot dog eating to the people doing the triathlon on TV? That's a stretch. I'll go with the serial killer.
Like it or not, this is what peak athleticism looks like. This is a nightmare. The texture of a Captain Crunch with a hot dog? Hell no. If you're watching alone tonight, will the VOD be... It will be available 28 years later, is available to rent now, and I want to watch in a minute. You do you. I don't know what we're going to do with the VOD. I don't know what we're going to do with the VOD. What we did before is we left it up for 24 hours and then we nuked it.
Captain Crunch and maple syrup.
Yes.
Wacky.
Yeah, you can say that again. I'm glad I ordered this one, but I think given the opportunity again, I might have ordered something a little less...
I would have passed.
Crunchy?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. A British guy coming to Canada, taking the record off a Canadian guy.
At least it's still London.
It's fun, man. I should probably get these tater tots out of the way.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I love how everybody in this restaurant in Canada is just watching this man slam glizzies.
For those of you that don't know, by the way, I'm actually good mates with the current champ, Darian Thomas, so I will feel some sense of remorse if I take the top spot. Still, if he's anything like me, he'd be back in a jiffy, because these hot dogs are D-flippin'-licious.
Oh. There's a lot of food. Oh.
Dude, professional eaters are so crazy. Because they're all in like good shape and like it makes no sense. They've like stretched their stomachs.
27 minutes.
Bro, he has an hour left. That's so fucking insane.
The record-breaking dog.
That's it.
Peanut butter and jelly. It's interesting.
Oh, Marshy, are you here? Check out what just got in today, bro. Check out what just got in today. Oh, I'm also gonna order my speakers, but look what I got. Look at that. You know what that is? It's my first music USB. I'm ready, bro. Music streams are coming.
Yeah, I can think of no more accurate adjective. I'm a big fan of peanut butter, don't get me wrong.
What is a music USB? So when you're a DJ, you go to different places with just all your music on a USB thumb, so you can plug it in and play on decks.
Not sure it works on a hot dog. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. It's one of the best I've done in a while. It's quirky, the food is good, staff are very welcoming, so I would highly recommend it if you're in the area. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.
This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
You want a couple more?
Oh. All right.
Oh, he's choking it down.
This is Beer Mix Food, and that was Frankenfurter's hot dog record. Just about being.
Many streamers are going into music now. Yeah, but we're awesome. So it'll be different.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something so sincere. Noah J he's the best streamer DJ. I'd be willing to bet anybody. I don't know about his production on the production side, but on the DJ side, Noah's the best. Noah is fucking insane at DJing. Ari, I'm telling you. We're not talking about making music. We're talking about DJing. We're talking about DJing. Noah is fucking insane. I'm telling you. Wait till you guys see. He's insane.
Ooh.
All right, get another 13 more. You still got an hour. Like, we can keep going if you want. Like, jeez. Although,
I think I'll pass on the hot dogs, but do you have a dessert menu?
yeah, for sure.
He told you. Which is the most popular?
Oreos are the most popular deep fried.
Oreos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll, in that case, I'll go with the Oreos, please.
Deep fried Oreos? Okay.
Yeah, just,
what's your DJ name? Marsh, Noah, and I together are the cool gay uncles. I love that name so much.
A regular portion. Oh, thank you. I'm really sorry I had to watch it. That was pretty clean for me, though. I didn't really make too much of a mess. Did not realise there was a shirt.
There is a shirt.
That's a really cool one. Thank you very much.
Glizzy Gobbler champion. That shirt is crazy.
Much.
No problem. Because you are the Glizzy Gobbler.
I think I'll leave that out of my Twitter bio if that's okay with you.
Depends on what you're trying to score.
Thanks, man. Thanks, I
And
appreciate
a
it.
hat, just in case you want to.
Oh, a hat too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. The deep fried Oreos are here.
Deep fried Oreos.
Oh, those look fucking phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not sure that was necessary, you know. I kind of gotta do it now. People expect it. Oh, I get to write my name on it.
Yeah, sign your name. We'll put 13 right there.
Okay.
Hot dogs.
You have to write 13 on there.
13 on right.
Oh my god, that shit hits.
Oh. They are good.
Yeah, they're good.
Glizzy Globbers, I think you just found your DJ group name. No, it's Cool Gay Uncles. It's 100% Cool Gay Uncles. I had a cool gay uncle growing up, and he was the fucking man, and he introduced me to like so much of my favorite shit. And that's kind of what I want to bring with us. Dodgers will host an official Demon Slayer night on August 15th and give away this exclusive Demon Slayer cap. Okay, that's actually kind of gas. This explains so much. Yeah, I had a cool gay uncle growing up. John Schweitz. He unfortunately passed away when I was in my mid-teens, but dude, I would go to New York with him. We'd cruise around New York, and he was a chef, and he was the fucking coolest guy in the world. The coolest guy. He was the man. Quick framed. Says report by grand jury headed by
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Dick sucking local 47
I don't know
checking
if I know
in.
this. I don't know this movie. Quiz show. Never seen that one. Quiz show. Quiz show. Robert Redford directed it? Huh. I'll check that out. While we're still on food. Oh, now you brought out the bread. Is this... Oh! Oh my God. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh. Okay. He snapped on that. He really snapped on that. You know who I really like is the bow, 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 bow girl. I want to collab with her in China. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Oh, her. Does anybody know what her profile is called so we can watch one of her videos? Bow, 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 bow. And then she fucking slaps your face. Oh my God, I love her. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows this chef by going bow, 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 bow. That is so funny that so many of you activated.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Go ahead.
Well, I saw a video and they questioned who would win in a race between Joey Chestnut and Usain Bolt if they had to eat one hot dog then run 100 meters. Who do you think would win?
Joey Chestnut. Joey Chestnut clears that.
Papa! Shut the fuck! Papa! Shut the fuck!
suono loco, loco loco, ritmo loco, loco loco, porno loco, loco loco, furia loca, loca loca, chica loca, loca loca, muy golosa, loca loca, vanitosa, loca loca, vanitosa.
Cooking while you look at a camera cannot be easy. Do the dishes.
Papa.
She says that at the end of all of her other videos, she screams at you. She goes, "Do the dishes."
Papa, papa, papa. Shut the fuck!
This is so TikTok brain. I don't know. I fucking love the bow 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 chick. Okay, I do. It makes me nervous every time.
Oh yeah, wow, that's so cool.
Thanks for sharing this, but I'm not slightly aroused.
I don't know why. Like, there's so much male fantasy, male gaze shit that doesn't work on me at all. But she hits me right in the sweet spot where it's something about being woken up by a really cute Chinese girl just screaming at me to eat and then making me food. I don't know. That hits me right in the fucking. Why would you want to see? Wait. Peacemaker Season 2 will have a surprise cameo from future and past projects. Any surprise cameos from future or past projects? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Can I tell you who my most likely super surprise cameo is going to be? I'm calling it. And you guys can all go, damn, he called it. I would be willing to bet they are going to reestablish Harley Quinn in the new universe. I can see it. I can feel it. Because you guys got to remember, she was in a movie with Peacemaker. She was in a movie with this version of Peacemaker. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is it's going to be the highest grossing character. Again, like in terms of her sales, like her Harley Quinn almost carried the last iteration of DC. Almost carried. He already brought over the same Rick Flag and Amanda Waller. That part. That part. That's my call. That's my call. Who would you cast as the DCU Joker? Well, it's already been cast. Right? Like, whatchamacallit?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Barry Keoghan right now is the Joker. Barry Keoghan right now is the Joker. Because right now you have to assume that the Batman is going to be pulled into, that isn't Gunn's universe. You're wrong. It's going to become Gunn's universe. Because the canary in the mine was Clayface. Gunn right now is trying to pull the Batman over from an independent universe over into DCU. And the first, okay, guys, whoever keeps saying he's not, he is. It already happened with Clayface. You're wrong, and you don't know that you're wrong. Clayface was originally Elseworlds. He brought Clayface from Elseworlds into the DCU. Clayface was supposed to be in that Penguin Batman universe. That's how it was originally pitched. The reason that it was brought over to DCU is because Gunn wants it. Right now, Gunn is sitting with a big bag of money doing this. Gunn wants Batman Elseworlds to join the DCU. He wants it. He is campaigning hard. And with Superman, as of yesterday, surpassing Man of Steel as the highest grossing Superman movie, they have the momentum. The last thing Gunn wants to do is have two versions of Batman simultaneously. He knows that it hurts the product. He knows that it's confusing. He knows that it's going to divide fans. He wants to condense everything. That is why Clayface is right now in the DCU instead of Elseworlds. Clayface was supposed to be the follow-up project to the Penguin series. I'm telling you, right now, Gunn is advocating hard for the Batman to join the DCU. And with that being, I doubt that you will see Gunn cast another Joker until that is resolved. Until Gunn knows for sure that the Batman will not be in the DCU, you will not see a Joker cast. So that is why I am saying, as of now, it's Barry Keoghan. You will not see it until he knows for sure that that film isn't going to be in the DCU. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you how this shit works. What about the Batman we saw in Creature Commandos? I mean, what is more likely? That Creature Commandos, an animated show, is canon or the Batman is canon? If they have to retcon Batman from Creature Commandos, I don't think they care. I honestly don't think they care. But Creature Commandos was fire. It's canon until it's not. It's canon until it's not. Yeah, guys, and Gal Gadot was supposed to stay on as Wonder Woman. Remember that? Remember when they told us that? Guys, I'm telling you right now, DCU is very flexible. DCU is very flexible. Gunn has the reins and he can basically do whatever the fuck he wants right now. Is she officially out? She is officially out. He called her up and said, hey, thanks for your time. Get the fuck out. As the elder nerd, I have to just give you my why? Because she was fucking horrible. Anyway, this is just my take on this. This is my interpretation. They could announce a Joker casting tomorrow, right? Like this, at the end of the day, this is all speculation. If DC wants to make a splash, you could see a Timothée Chalamet Joker casting tomorrow, right? But in my opinion, I just don't think you'll see it for a while. I don't think you will have a new Joker cast till like 2027. I think Bill Skarsgård would be an interesting Joker. Yeah. I mean, Bill has been campaigning for it. Gunn established a DC multiverse. We're going to have multiples of characters. Yes. But I think he's establishing a multiverse for a different reason than you think. I think he's establishing the multiverse so he can get his characters from the Suicide Squad over into the canon version of the DCU right now. And I think he's already tipped his hand as to like, that is how he is explaining how the Peacemaker who showed up with Henry Cavill is now going to show up with the new version of Superman. I think the multiverse is going to be a vehicle for a lot of the Suicide Squad characters to make the jump. And that's why I think Margot Robbie is going to be the cameo. I listen, a lot of speculation I do is just shooting from the hip. But the DCU shit, I really do give some thought. The comic shit, I really do give some thought. And that is why I think you might see Margot Robbie make an appearance in season 2 of Peacemaker. I think they're going to take those two characters, they're going to bring them over from a tangent universe, and they're going to put them in our universe. Did you like the first season? I fucking loved it. I honestly think Penguin is probably the best comic book show ever, and Peacemaker is number 2.
Well, the conversation went like this. Gunn, Gale, you're out / Gale, James Gunn, no.
Yeah. Penguin was so good. Clip for when Will is completely right or horribly wrong. Well, I'll say this. From what I've heard, I was on the fucking money with Fantastic Four. For what it is worth, I made a prediction 7 months ago about Fantastic Four when they only had like the 10-second preview, and apparently I was pretty close. Did you watch it? I didn't watch it, but people who have watched the movie told me that I was very close for making the prediction 7 months ago. Not exactly. You weren't. That chatter is wrong. All right, we'll see. You were 100% wrong. Okay. I'll go look. What was the prediction? I don't want to give it now because the movie is out, but I'll go watch and see what happens. That chatter one guy to you? Another person just said you were fairly close. They wimped out on your beliefs. Interesting. Okay, we'll find out. Think you might have been right before the reshoots? Okay. Well, I'll just go watch it. You were in the vein of it. Okay, I was close. We'll find out. I got to pee real quick, guys. I'll be right back. All right. God damn, this storm is about to hit in an hour. That's crazy. While we're on Pattinson Gunn, James Gunn jokes that he would love to see Robert Pattinson's Batman go up against Batmite. I talked to Matt Reeves yesterday. I'll talk to him today. I'll call him and go, how about Batmite? Matt's going to love that idea. Dude, okay. Just so you know, this is a joke. This is a fucking joke, but it proves my point. James Gunn is calling Matt Reeves and pitching anything. James Gunn is calling Matt Reeves and is like, what do you, hey, how about Batmite? That guy sucks. Well, how about Man Bat? Whatever you want, we'll do it. He's pitching. He's pitching right now. Can you recommend the best DC comic storylines you have read? Dark Hatchet, you live in a magic time right now. Man Bat doesn't suck. Man Bat doesn't suck.
Cool.
Batmite
16
sucks.
months and still trucking. Thanks for all of the
Batmite
laughs.
sucks. I'm sorry. We live in a magic time right now. The Absolute series are so fucking cool. Like, rarely do you live in a time where you can go to a comic book store and buy issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of a new series that is fire and I'm telling you right now, will go up in value. If you want to be a part of the comic book experience, usually when you go buy comics, you can't get the first issues. The ones that you buy are worth nothing, right? You spend the fucking $5 and then you throw them away almost. Right now, if you want to get into DC Comics, it is a magic time. Thank you so much, Cat Chow. I appreciate you for the raid. Where you can go and buy the Absolute series from the beginning and just get penny sleeves for those comics. Hang on to those comics. They'll be worth a little bit in the future. Those are great fucking comics to go and buy and read now. And every single character has an Absolute series. Martian Manhunter, The Flash, Green Lantern, all of them. So like whatever character you want to get into, they have a really cool Absolute version right now. Absolute Martian Manhunter is absolutely incredible. I have the Absolute Martian Manhunter issue 1 super variant cover. I have this cover. I went and got the fucking crazy variants. I also have, hang on. I got this. I have this too. I have the Absolute Wonder Woman black and white variant cover, and I have the signed one. I'm such a fucking DC nerd. I went to a comic book store. Shouts out Golden Apple Comics. I fucking love them. They've been in Los Angeles for forever. And I bought out their Absolute shit. I literally was like, what's that one? He's like, that's like the 1 in 100 signed. You don't want, do you hear? And I was like, I'll take it. What's that one? It's like the super variant. I'll take it. He's like, Jesus Christ. I bought everything off the wall. Dude, being a nerd with money is dangerous because you just start collecting so much shit.
Would you ever consider doing a comic book reading stream with like a top-down camera angle so we can see comic abs bulge?
A top-down, I'll be honest, I still buy comics to this day. Most of the comic book reading I do is online. I think it's just a better experience. So if I was ever going to do a comic book reading stream, I'd probably use an online version of the comic. I would probably get sued, though. I would have to find an agreement with like Dark Horse or DC or whoever to let me read comics. Absolute Catwoman officially debuts. Oh, Selena, you naughty, naughty gal. All the absolute villains have been fucking nightmares. I love them. Have you played Arkham Knight yet? I played the first one. I really want to do like a Kai Cenat style lock-in stream where I play all of them. Eye for an Eye Kung Fu movie. By the way, guys, very soon we're going to watch a new episode of Alone. Have you ever read Transmetropolitan? Yes! The one about Hunter S. Thompson, but he's like a future detective? One of my faves. So good.
对位叫陈瞎子，他是一个捉刀人，人们把坏人画在纸上，抓住了就能换赏钱。
Wow, that's very cool.
Best name. Thank you for the 18 months. Are we on episode 2? No, we're starting the new series tonight.
小嫂，你们放开他！你们杀了他们吗？
我不会杀人。
骗人！叫我杀人，我要报仇。
别跟我提报酬。
我当瞎子。
There's a new Red Sonja movie coming out. I know. I love Red Sonja. I love Conan. With Peace and Love, the movie looks absolutely atrocious.
7点7尺，正到5尺。
Is the Absolute series written by a team of writers you recognize? That is the reason it's good. I'm trying to jot down. I think the Absolute series is good for 2 reasons. This looks okay. The Absolute series is good for 2 reasons. 1, I think it does have a team of like younger, really good writers. But I think the other reason Absolute is so good is DC kind of finally took the restrictor plates off of its creators, where finally DC, who has like held its IP so tight to its body, where like in 100 years, the characters haven't changed that much. We're finally like, do whatever you want. And so each one of the Absolute characters is almost like a reimagining of the characters, but in a really fucking cool way. So like, Batman is no longer a billionaire. Superman is a fucking communist. Wonder Woman is like a bloodthirsty killing machine. There's just these little tweaks that are like bringing me back into these characters, where I'm like, this is really fucking cool. Batman is supposed to be rich, though. I mean, what do you mean supposed to be? Communist Superman, little tweak. No, I do think that it is a little tweak, because Superman was kind of always commie, right? He was kind of always like, you know, for the working man, for the working class. But now it's like very explicit, because his parents were essentially commies. Okay, so I'll tell you the tweak. For those of you who want to know, I'll sell you on Absolute Superman, because this is really great. In Superman, the original Superman, Superman's parents are the head of the Science Guild, right? Which is why they get Kal-El off planet, because they're the ones that predict this fucking disaster is coming. And so they load their kid into a tiny fucking rocket and they shoot him out before the planet explodes. I am simplifying everything, okay? But in Absolute Superman, instead of being the head of the Science Guild, they're part of like the workers union, like the blue collar crowd. And the reason they're part of the workers union is because Superman's mother is like one of the great scientists of her people, but her papers on like the environmental destruction caused by fracking that they're doing on Krypton upsets the powers that be, and they actually relegate her to being like a working class stiff for the rest of her life. And so she is able to predict the fall of Krypton because she sees like the super fracking. I'm simplifying a lot. So that's the reason she launches Kal-El off planet. And the reason he's called the Man of Steel is because her family literally works with steel. They're like steel workers. They're like blue collar mine workers. And so they send him to Earth. And the very first thing he does is he goes to Brazil and he clears out an asbestos mine. But he does so with his superpowers so that nobody knows he's doing it. And like he's not like the Superman, you know. He like wears like a facial cover and he's like helping like the working man and he doesn't want to reveal himself. Is it this different than Red Sun? Oh yeah. Red Sun, he's not like a commie. He's like a weapon of the USSR. He's like helping the USSR achieve world domination. In Absolute Superman, he's just like, he's like a really fucking aggro socialist anarchist with superpowers. Anyway, it's awesome. If you want to get involved in comics and you're not right now, the Absolute series, like this is for you. This is literally for you. This doesn't happen often in comics, guys. This is like truly a blue moon event in comics where you can go to your comic book store right now and for like $15, you can launch into one of these plot lines. Do Batman and Superman lay pipe and okay, maybe it's not for everyone. Maybe it's not for that guy. But for the rest of you, what editions do we start collecting? Base or rare cover art? I mean, if you're just starting collecting, okay, let me teach you about variant covers. Okay, so these are called variant covers. Okay, and you'll see a ratio like this, all right? What this means is that for every 100 issues of Batman Absolute #1 that your comic book store orders, they get one of this version of the cover. So basically, if your comic book store sells 100 issues of Absolute Batman and orders 100 issues, they get one issue, one version of this. Now, there will be a 1 in 25. There will be a 1 in
that's
50.
cool.
You can gamble with comics.
And they're all
okay, I'm in.
Really cool. Like, here is the 1 in 25 for Batman. It's insane.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
It's fucking insane, right? It's awesome. Ultimately, I think if you are going to start collecting, buy the one that speaks to you. Don't just buy the most expensive. Buy the one that you're like, damn, that's fucking sick. You know what I mean? Buy the one where you, like my favorite one so far is issue 9, the 1 in 25 this is fucking sick. Insane. Is that the most expensive one? No, not at all. But that comic book cover is fucking crazy. So If you want to collect, buy the one that appeals to you. Buy a penny sleeve. Every comic book store in America will have these 10-cent sleeves that you can put your comic in. Take care of your comic. Get it graded when you have time, if you want. But if you want like the one that will appreciate the most in value, a signed, very limited variant, first edition, are the ones that will actually appreciate the most. If you're just looking to make money, but don't do that. Get cool comics. Keep them as a piece of art. Read them from time to time. Which hero would you recommend starting with? Well, that's the cool thing about DC for me is every one of their heroes is so fucking different. Oh my God, bro. What? Dude, Absolute Batman is phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. Ultimately, I think if you are just doing it to make money, you're going to be disappointed.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
If you get some comics that are really rare that you love, and then the next time you're hanging out with a comic person, you show them like, oh, I have this Absolute Green Lantern issue 4, 1 of 50 variant that I just really thought was cool. They'll be like, nice. Dumb technical question, but do the covers come attached to the comics? Yes. Yeah. Yes, they do. No, you know what? That's a good question. That's a good question. With the really rare variant covers, I think you'll have the variant cover, and then when you open the variant cover, it'll be the regular cover on the inside sometimes. Sometimes it's just the variant cover and then it's right in the comic. But some of like the ultra variant covers will be the variant and then the regular and then, but it's like stapled. It's all the DC issues now. The main cover is under the variant. Okay, so that's all the Absolute series. The regular cover will be under the variant cover. I didn't know that was a everywhere thing. My niece has asked for me to say hi. So hello, Mr. Potato, Bacon, Egg, and Cheese. Hello to your nieces. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Wow, we are getting into some nerdy stuff right now. Was wondering if this would be a W purchase. I like Batman, but unfamiliar. First look at Batman. I mean, yeah, this is dope. Like, that's beautiful. Again, it's just down to you. Like, what do you want to collect? While we're on the Absolute Comics, thoughts on this? Absolute Shazam focuses on a middle-aged Freddy having spent the bulk of his youth in hospital beds and foster care. He's grown to be quite bitter and depressed. I mean, the funny thing is this kind of is like what happened to the movie version of Shazam, too. I mean, I'm with it. Yeah, I just love kind of stop trying to get normies into comics. We don't want a repeat of Death of Superman. True. Actually, fuck it. Don't get out of my comic book store. Okay, by the way, quick tsunami check. Oh my God. In about an hour, it's supposed to break land. Hopefully it's not horrible. I'm an aspiring artist and I would die if I ever make a cover for comics. One of my teachers is a comics artist and he really opened my eyes to it. So, you know what's really cool? I don't know if you guys know this. I'm making my own web comic. I'm working on it now. Every issue of my web comic, I'm going to have a different artist that I know from Twitch do a different cover for every issue. It's way down the road. It's going to take a while, but we're working on it. There's an absolute Batman Akira cover. What? Absolute Batman 1 black and gold Akira foil? Insane.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I got the Dark Knight series comics as a starter because I like the covers and it has quickly led me down the comic book rabbit hole.
Yeah. I recommend Absolute Martian Manhunter. Yeah. I actually was just reading the first issue of that last night before I went to bed. Will, have you read Saga? Saga is so fucking good, man. Saga is so good. Anyway, enough about comics. We are down a very nerdy rabbit hole. We are down a very nerdy rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The reason I got into comics and Nanda is because it helped with my dyslexia and it holds a special place in my heart.
A chatter just linked this. Are these yours? Are these yours? Bro, your child's fucking college fund, bro. God, dude, you got to send those into PSA. You have to send those into PSA. You have to.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
So long and still no whole sad 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 sad
My-
sad sad sad
my
sad
brother
sad
and-
sad 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 ho please sad 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 sad.
Jesus Christ. My brother in Christ. That one comic, that Wolverine 1 in a PSA 9 sold for like $5,000, man. With signature. Get that shit graded, bro. Get that shit graded. Come on, bro. Just show whole already. All right, fine. If it's first edition, I mean, I assume it's first edition. I have always thought that the Law and Order song is unreasonably banger. God, I feel bad. Hassan's having tooth problems right now. That's the most fucking brutal shit. Tooth problems are so brutal. Bow, 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 bow. Bro is in pain. Yeah, he texted me. He's like, I would have gone suit shopping with you, but he's like, I'm laid out, bro. I was like, oof. Floss and brush your teeth. It's not even that. It was like an implant that, like, I don't know, they fucked up or something. I don't know. Guess's new.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Guess's new
Peace and
AI
love, Nashville.
supermodel. Guess's AI generated model should have hooped instead. Wait, what? Wait. What? What is this? Guesses using AI generated models? Why? AI models in Vogue? Why? Why? Wait, why? cheaper? It's Vogue. It's the whole point. Money? No, not capitalism, not money. No, because they're going to lose money on that. There's no way that they don't know that people are going to have adverse reaction to that. And I'm going to be so for real. Putting an attractive woman in guests and taking a photo is not that expensive. That's baffling to me. That is baffling to it gets attention in the worst way though. That's crazy to me. That is so strange. No bad PR. Ugh. I feel like people are going to have a very adverse reaction to that. Testing the waters for it? Yeah. Bro, that was something that fucking fried my mind, is that like at some point they're predicting that AI OnlyFans girls will like outpace real OnlyFans girls. And there was so much about that was so sad. It's like, first of all, crazy. But also it says something about like, man, what is the psychology of a guy using OnlyFans? It's like the same psychology of like a 12-year-old that still believes in Santa, but not really. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking? Like, you know this isn't real. You know this isn't real, but you hope it is. You know? Like you're hoping. You're hoping and praying and wishing. I don't know. Did you see this Speedway Classic? Oh my God. Gasolina. The Braves, holy smokes. Dude, actually fire. You and who? Traumatized by Together, get free couples therapy. Now through August 3rd, upload a photo of your opening weekend together ticket. Me and Hassan. Oxy! Meow, meow, meow. What up, girl? Oxy, I see you all over my motherfucking feed, dude. This chick took over social media. By the way, Oxy, real shit. In that last photo. Hang on, let me see if I pull this shit up.
Fulguna Alchemist, where the protagonist tries to conjure up his favorite AI OnlyFans girl. He loses his jerk arm in the process. Cinema. My grills got invited me to be his +1 for that movie premiere. Your grills guy. Oxy, do you actually have orange hair now? Because you deadass look like Nami from One Piece now. It's like unnerving. Did Strim lag or is it my internet? No, I think it's probably not Strim. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I'm so confused now if she means like a cooking grill or like teeth. I also lagged. I mean, we're in a tsunami, folks.
All right, we're at 2 hours. I think it's about time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Unbeatable Bunsuki. I loved this show. We watched a lot of this. Stop distracting me, goddammit. Everybody stop distracting me. You're distracting me. Oh, absolute Wonder Woman, my queen. Stop distracting me. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 6 months, we're going back to the island. We're going back. It's now time, ladies and gentlemen. We have a shiny new, very cool season of Alone Australia, baby. You have patiently waited. Now, for those of you, get the fuck. Man, I gotta turn off my cock-sucking ad blocker. All right, there you go. I paused my ad blocker. Chill. For those of you who have never been with us for a season of Alone, this is legitimately my favorite show. This is legitimately my favorite fucking show. It is so good.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very
It is
cool.
absolutely peak. It is absolutely peak. If you don't know anything about it, a group of people basically are taken into the wilderness, into the wild, and they must survive on their own for as long as they can. The person that survives the longest wins money. However, they have no idea how many people are still in the game. So they just have to survive for as long as they can with no encouragement and no knowledge of how many other people are still participating. This show is fucking crazy. When I say they're surviving, we've seen people kill and eat moose. We've seen people hunt deer. We've seen people make a wallet out of a fucking deer's ball sack. We've seen someone fight a wolverine. This show is, we saw someone eat snails for 2 weeks. This show is wild. So we're about to fire it up, ladies and gentlemen, but as is tradition, play that shit.
I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. Alone. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone?
Christian, are you here? Christian, I actually wanted to invite you to something because I know you're fun and you'll do it. And I saw you here. Are you still here? Yes. Universal is shutting down Six Flags Hurricane Harbor this Thursday for a movie that's coming out. I have an invite. Do you want to come and we can stream it? Yes? All right. Text me. I'm going to work on this. I think it's going to be maybe you, me, Marsh, Austin. We stream it like we did Disney. Yes? All right, fuck it. Yeah. Apparently it's going to be really fun. Christian, you've never watched Alone with Us. We're about to get so fucking in it. For what it's worth, the earthquake is the type of mega thrust sexo. I don't know what that means. Okay. What, Alone? Yeah. We're starting a new season of Alone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But let me get the sound right. Hold on. Hold your fucking horses, goddammit. So that I don't get in trouble. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. Let me see if I got this right. Oh, yeah, baby. We are back. Australian Alone, baby. Just one episode. You fucking addicts. We're not past the opening credits. And I already have someone Uno Mossing me. That is crazy. We haven't even begun the show. Someone's like, can we watch one more? Insane. Oh my God. I have been patiently waiting. This is my favorite show. Tell me what is Japan's just getting hit right now?
また沿岸部を走る JR 伊東線や伊豆急行なども運転を見合わせています。
I gotta go get Caroline's dinner. We can negotiate Uno Mas in a second. 1 second. Give me 2 seconds.
一般道では国道1号の富士市から静岡市清水区の間など沿岸部を走る区間で通行止めとなっています。
これまでのところ静岡県では大きな混乱は確認されていませんが、ここに来て海沿いを中心に幹線道路の通行止めが相次いでいて、これから夕方に向け混雑することも懸念されます。津波は繰り返し押し寄せてくることから、海岸線の長い静岡県では引き続き警戒が必要です。
海岸線の長い静岡では満潮時刻が午後8時半です。そこに向けてより津波が高くなることが考えられます。通行止めの情報がありました。あとは寺坂さん、クルーの皆さん、できれば日陰に移動していただければというふうに思いますが、把握されている範囲で物資の状況、コンビニエンスストアの状況など、もし分かればお願いをできますか。音声いってないですかね。今静岡の状況をご覧いただいています。リポートにもありましたけれども、やはり海岸線が長いということ、海に接地面が多いので、やはり通行止め、この影響が出始めているというリポートがありました。ではカメラを切り替えます。続いては三重です。お願いします。
三重県南部に位置します鳥羽市です。鳥羽市では午前11時半ごろに津波の第1波の到達が予想されていましたが、今のところ目視では津波の到達や潮位の変化は確認できていません。鳥羽市を含め三重県南部では引き続き避難指示も出されていますが、時折海沿いの公園では子どもたちが遊んでいる姿も見られます。絶対に海沿いには近づかないようにしてください。またここ鳥羽市は県内有数の観光地としても知られ、夏休みシーズンということもあり、今日も多くの観光客の方が訪れていますが、皆さん地元の方の声かけのもと高台のホテルなどに避難しています。一方で午後以降はかなり暑い状況が続いています。屋外で避難されている方は水分補給など熱中症対策にも気をつけながら避難行動を続けてください。以上中継でした。
こ三重ですと満潮時刻が午後9時です。9時に向けてより高くなることが考えられます。続いては名古屋でよろしいでしょうか。
Uno Mas
名古屋港
or
ですね。
we buy an Etsy witch? What the fuck? That's crazy. I told you guys we're only going to do one episode a night. Or else you'll eat yourselves to death. Thank you, Darts DiBiase. Listen. If I was open to doing one more episode tonight, we have to make an agreement that it's only going to be one episode a night after this. Darts is just throwing subscriptions. Just absolutely shelling subscriptions. You guys want to do one more?
Oh yeah,
You
wow,
want to do
that's very
one
cool.
more?
Well, please, it's my B-day.
All right. Okay. Fine. We'll do one more tonight. But then we're gaming.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Uno Mas or Shoho, that is the deal.
Oh yeah, wow,
What?
that's very cool.
That's not
Well,
the
please,
deal.
it was my B-day earlier this year.
That is not one more or show. No. That's okay. Let me make sure I got the volume right. Hold on. Okay, here we go. No free previews. You gotta wait for Thursday, because tomorrow's film night. Gotta wait for Thursday. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 Sorry. Can't do it. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, shit. Glad you guys are all enjoying it. Uno Mas, listen, I do have something for you guys, okay? I do have something for you to wet your damn whistle. Hold on 1 second. Me. Where is this? Dude, I hate Twitch's dashboard. Real shit, Twitch, stop changing your dashboard. Please. You change your dashboard every 2 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have More Alone. But what we do have is a trailer for a movie that's coming to theaters right now from A24. Neza 2. Let's take a look. Oops. Thank you. Appreciate you. Do I have the right volume? Oh, here. Isn't this like the highest grossing animated film of all time?
Immortal. A demon. You are my son.
Time
two, size!
He's not exactly your average kid.
And it. Okay, I'm not gonna read that.
Mom! You must be brave and walk your own path. I will change my destiny!
Wait! Before you leave, will you give your mama one last big hug?
Come on, don't watch it.
Yo, wait a minute. Yo, bro.
Come on.
What happened? What happened to this guy? What happened to this poor guy?
Don't watch it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've heard both of those movies are actually fire. I actually plan on watching them. So yeah, I mean, that's Neza 2, which is an A24 film and is an IMAX now. It's like the highest grossing animated film in history. It's got a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is ridiculous, which is why I took the ad. I hear the film is actually like incredibly good. Everybody I have talked to that has watched it has said it's really good. So, you know, I'm going to check it out, and you should too. And thank you for sponsoring tonight's stream. We appreciate you. Nizza 2 in theaters now, IMAX, 5th highest movie of all time. That's crazy. That's insane. Anyway, go check it out. That's the end of the ad. We're done. And it's just that easy. And it's just that easy. All right, let's see if Caroline is gaming. Caroline. Oh, Twitch broke. Dude, Twitch is held together with duct tape these days. I want to play
Okay.
Peek with them.
All right.
I think we're gonna have to go different. I mean, I can't get up. I'm gonna go this way.
I almost had it.
It'd be treacherous.
But I fucked up.
We can do it this way.
Why does this look so different from the last time we played?
It's purple. I don't know why. We're going around because we don't have enough stamina to go up the tree. What?
Can I get in after you die? Of course. But what makes you
Nice.
think I'm gonna die, sweet pea?
All right, gang. I wanted to get some games with Caroline tonight. I'm gonna raid Caroline. You guys go stay over there. Give her the same love and support you give me. Oh, actually, you know what? I should raid Sam. I should raid Sam if Sam's streaming. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Sam, recently, unfortunately, her dog passed, so we're gonna give Sam so much luck. You're gonna match my effort in a bit strike after we raid Sam. But I'll be playing with them tonight. Thanks so much for joining me. Oh, if you don't know what a bit strike is, get a bunch of bits ready, and when we go over there, we're just gonna blot out the sun. Our bits will blot out the sun. So let me buy some bits right now. Beep. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate you. I hope you laughed tonight. I hope you had fun tonight. I'll be back tomorrow for film night. I hope you join us. And Thursday, we'll watch more Alone. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for all you do. I'll see you soon. Go give Sam my best. And I will see you tomorrow for a really nice, really fun film night. Guys, by the way, the streams recently have been fantastic. You guys have been showing up in force. You've been supporting. You've been in a great mood. And know that it means a ton. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. The energy has been freaking phenomenal. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for always showing up. Thanks for changing my life. I hope I give a skosh of that back to you. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.